Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the barb that I used for the Ascension Challenge. Just gonna go over the gear real quick, over the setup, and explain some reasons why I chose the things I chose. As you can see on the bar here, I'm using Whirlwind, Triple Shout, I have Leap, and Charge. For the helm, since we don't have Shaco, I got lucky with the cooldown reduction. GA cooldown reduction on the helm was very helpful. The aspect is the Grasping Whirlwind. Use that to pull everything into you in the higher dungeons. Keeps it a little more streamlined. For the chest piece, since we need defense, we don't have materials. I'm using the Crowded Sage. Whenever I dodge, I heal. I'm always getting hit, always dodging, always healing. Gloves, anger management. Keep that berserking up. More damage, more speed. I'm using the new aspect on the pants because I didn't know what else to put here. But since I'm always whirlwinding, I'm always channeling, I always have thorns. Anything hitting me that I can't hit usually dies. I also have ranks to raid leader on here where I get healing from. My boots have Fury per second, GA movement speed, and the 3 to brawling skills, not Warcry, because charge and leap are all brawling skills. So it helps with the cooldown with all of them. My main source of damage, the Whirlwind Dust Devils. The Fierce Winds aspect, the bottom part of that aspect, Dust Devils are 20% bigger, increased damage 1% per size. That's important. It would have been nicer if I hit on crit damage more, but it worked. I believe my Dust Devil size is at 94, a few more percent to go. This was a last minute addition to the build because you get a little more AoE out of the charge. It seemed to work better than without it. More Dust Devils. All the damage is from the Dust Devils in this build, so we want them everywhere. And then for the rings, I needed Fury. I got the Fury on the rings. When I shout, triple shout. And when we're berserking, we're always berserking because of that aspect. So between this, the boots, and the ring, constant fury, always able to attack. Expertise is always two-handed axe. To the skill tree first. 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. So we can get to everything else. We got the generating fury from Rallying Cry. Thorns, bleed, generate fury from challenging shout. This was on the pants, so I don't need to waste points over here. Booming voice, more fury generation, as many ranks as you can in charge with the cooldown, and leap with the fury generation. You got full points into slaying strike, pit fighter, cut to the bone, counter offensive, and heavy handed. And all of these were on gear. Not the most important, but helpful. And we're still using unconstrained. For the Paragon, we start off with exploit so we can make the enemies vulnerable. We move on to Ire for damage while berserking. Get some health nodes. Move over to Might for more damage. And DR from close if we don't really even need that. More damage while berserking. I hit the 300 cap, so we're fully capped on the Blood Rage board. With Twister, our main source of damage. And more health nodes, more damage, and we're using Disembowel for the cooldown. Lots of things dying, lots of cooldown reduction with this aspect, this glyph here. Wrath for crit damage, and Marshal for more cooldowns. Another health node where we can. And that's it. That's the barb that I entered the Ascension Challenge with. We had pretty good strategy, which got upgraded a few times. And the overall strategy for my last run was to have 3 or 4 of the same dungeon so that the party members can just walk out the front door, walk in the front door, and the load times and confusion is cut down to a minimum of where we're going, how we're getting there, all that stuff. And it really comes down to being lucky with events, cursed events. You get 2 cursed events in a row, and that's pretty much it. Well, thank you all for taking a look at my barb. See you all out there. Good luck to everybody that was in the challenge.